Graham Nisbet here from Automation Group. Today we're at a bore site and we're looking at a practical application for the WaterWatch LS1P, which is a variant of the WaterWatch that uses a submersible pressure transducer off a cable to measure water level, particularly useful in applications like this. So I've just unraveled the cable and I'm just going to drop this transducer down the bore to the bottom. I'm just going to mark that length, and pull it out and measure it so we know how far down it is. Go all the way to the bottom. That's the bottom. I'm just going to pull it up slightly so it just doesn't sit in the mud. Just going to mark that there so I can take a measurement of how far down it was from this, and we'll use that later to set up the levels in the system. Okay, so we've pulled that out, measured that distance. It was 4.2 meters, and I've put it back in, tied the cable off so it doesn't move, and we've installed our transmitter, which is just a simple 4-screw installation straight into the wood. Okay, now I'm going to show you how easy these WaterWatch devices are to set up and configure. It's a really simple process with an app on your phone. Take the MagSwipe wand that comes with every device, and you swipe it down the right hand side of the unit. What that does is turn on a little Bluetooth transmitter in the device, which allows you to press connect on your phone and join up with this device, which it's now done. I'm now going to click search for sensors, and it's found that sensor and connected to it, and you'll see it loading up the information for this device. So you can see it's loaded up, that's taken a reading off the device, and it's measured 1.78 meters of water above the sensor. So that is telling you how much water is above that pressure sensor. It's also telling us that we've got a good network connection from here, so it's you can run a test on that and it'll actually send a message and see what your signal strength is. So if I go into network and hit start test, then that sends a message up to the server. We can come back, it'll read it again in 30 seconds and it'll tell us what our signal strength is like at this location. Up on the portal you can see the exact received signal strength level. Then the next section, we can schedule how often this device will talk. Out of the box, it comes in power saving mode, so it's off and it's not wasting your battery. We'll go into there and we can change to either basic telemetry, alarm only, or customized. So basic telemetry, there's a default here of reading the bore every 5 minutes and transmitting to the server every 2 hours with all those 5-minute readings. You can of course change that, as you can see here, to a 35-minute report, 50, and so on, to whichever transmit time you like. We're just going to leave it on 5 minutes and 2 hours for now, so we'll hit apply on that. So that's scheduled to report. You can then go into the alarm area and we can configure some alarms for this site. So we could configure a high level alarm, and I'm going to set that at 4.2 meters because that's what I measured to the surface of this bore. So we're going to call that higher. You could go a little bit lower than that, but you get the point. Low level alarm, set that one for 0.3 meters. Once it gets down there, we get a low level alert. There's also a rapid change alarm. This is particularly useful, so you can see a rapidly dropping or rising bore to pick up a particular change that you're looking for. So we're going to hit apply on those alarm settings, and that's now programmed in. So that's all you need to do to set up the device from scratch, test its network connection, and set its reporting. A handy little tool as well in here is to set its location, GPS location. So if you want to do that, you come down to the location and you apply this location. It will use the GPS transmitter in your phone to set the location, and you can go and see that on a map in the server. And that's it, that's all you need to do. You can update firmware and do a number of other things, but really that's the 2-minute install setup. Back to the office and we can see what it's going to do over the next few weeks and change any of those settings remotely. You don't have to come back. So you can see from this just how simple these devices are to install and configure. 5 minutes on site, 4 screws, set up on your phone, and away you go. At Automation Group, we've got these units in stock, the WaterWatch LS1P. We've got 24/7 support, techs ready to help you, assist with your application. So please get in touch, talk to us about what you need, and we'll be more than happy to help you.